Swan Lake. It was a bright summer's day, and Prince Siegfried was celebrating his birthday. Music and laughter ran through the palace. There was a hush as the queen approached. "Happy birthday, dear," she said. "Now that you're 21, you must have your grandfather's telescope. And it is high time you were married," she added. "But I'm not in love with anyone," said Siegfried. "That is beside the point," his mother replied. Siegfried turned to his friends in dismay. "Look," said his friend, trying to cheer him up. He pointed to a flock of swans flying overhead. "Let's follow them." The swans flew on, swooping low over a misty lake. "Is that swan wearing a crown?" Siegfried whispered. He held his breath and waited for her to land. In a shimmer of stars, her feathers transformed into a dress. There, in front of Siegfried, stood a dazzling princess. "Who are you?" he asked, astonished. "My name is Odette," she said. "I am under a spell, cast by the evil enchanter von Rosbart. It can only be broken if someone falls in love with me and stays true to me forever." The air rippled with magic. The other swans were human too. Siegfried's friends watched, entranced. Led by Odette and Siegfried, the swan maidens began to dance. "We are girls at night, but swans by day." "I'm falling in love," thought Siegfried. Before he could say a word, the evil von Rosbart appeared, disguised as an owl. With a snarl, von Rosbart showed his true face and hovered over Odette. "Please help me," Odette pleaded, reaching out to Siegfried. "Help me break the spell." She fell silent. It was dawn, and the maidens had turned back into swans. Their powerful wings beat the air as they took to the sky. "I'll rescue you somehow," Siegfried called. "I promise." At the palace, all was hustle and bustle, preparing for Siegfried's grand birthday ball. Siegfried could think only of Odette. "Cheer up," said his mother. "Tonight you might find a bride." That night, Siegfried slumped in his throne, while 6 princes asked him to dance. They were all delightful, but they weren't Odette. Siegfried danced with the first princess, sighing as they whirled across the floor. To a fanfare of trumpets, the herald announced a new arrival. His Excellency von Rosbart and Odette. Von Rosbart strode in, a girl at his side. It was a wicked trick. He had not brought Odette, but his daughter, Odile, cunningly disguised. "Odette!" cried Siegfried, overwhelmed with joy. Taking her hand, he spun her into the dance. When the music slowed, Siegfried called for silence. "Here is the girl I love and will marry. This is the princess for me." Von Rosbart let out a triumphant screech of laughter. Odile became an owl and swept from the ballroom. As Siegfried stared in horror, he glimpsed Odette's tear-stained face. They gazed at each other for a second before she fled. Siegfried tore from the palace and chased after her. "I'm sorry with all my heart," he sobbed. "I was tricked. I thought Odile was you. Can you ever forgive me?" Odette nodded and wiped away her tears. "I promise I will only love you from now on," Siegfried swore. "Ha! Too late," cackled von Rosbart. "You said you love Odile. My spell will last forever." I cannot live without Odette, Siegfried declared, as one. They clasped hands and dived down, down, down into the lake. How dare you escape me? Screamed von Rosbart. His anger swelled inside him until he exploded in fury. In a flash, his spell was broken. The swans were girls once more. They watched the lake in sad silence. After a moment, the surface rippled. 2 swans rose from the depths and soared into the morning sky. Then they set off towards the dawn, their wing-tips gently touching.